There, Aries, thank you so much for tuning in. Love and light to you. I'm getting this feeling for you. Dear Aries, I'm seeing you like wanting to release something. I'm hearing like wanting to like shake something out. And this came through in your moon manifestation cycle reading. Dear Aries, Four of Cups coming through. Nine of Swords upright coming through the Hermit. I'm hearing Emperor strongly. You might be dealing with a Virgo. If you've got a lot of Virgo in your chart, here comes the Emperor at the apex of your spread right here. If you're dealing with the Virgo, there is the feeling perhaps that we're really invested in this, and it could be like, whoa, we're really involved. I'm hearing we're really, really involved, and it could be on a level that you feel is a little bit scary. I'm hearing specifically like out of your hands, out of your control. Daughter of Cups is mirroring here the Father of Cups. Father of Wands is right behind here, this Father of Cups, but right in front, actually, technically, mirroring the Devil and looking off into the future. The Six of Cups is in reverse right over the Devil. There's a focus perhaps for a number of you on what you see yourself creating down the line. This has to do with what has already been created. I'm hearing that specifically for a number of you. What has been the starting point, the platform? And I'm getting that there is a kind of a complication there. I'm hearing with the Police Force, the Father, Swords upright, and the Justice card in reverse. You may be dealing with a Libra. There could be focus on a certain piece of property as well, land, that you're not quite adjusting to quite yet. Like something might not be fully also, I'm hearing financially met. I'm hearing the quota of, I'm hearing I'm hearing the legal parameters of, in whatever way that might meant for you. Like something might not be quite also fully communicated about. And there's a little bit of a space of hesitation, I'm hearing specifically for a number of you Aries, a little bit of a space, let's say, of contemplation as well. Maybe a little bit of confusion for a number of you, but not in a way of like, I'm hearing, I believe I can fly, but I don't know how to land. Like I'm seeing, Aries, I'm seeing it like in a way of like, I know that we're kind of like both in this, I'm hearing same conversation, and I know and I feel kind of comforted in knowing that we both have our hand on the buzzer at the same time. And in whatever way that meant for you, kind of makes me feel comfortable that we're both, I'm hearing, complimenting one another in the same kind of way, in whatever way that might meant for you. You have the Daughter of Cups that mirrors the Tower and the Ace of Wands. Someone might be particularly... I'm hearing feeling pressured to make a certain move, a decision. It may be you, it may be another. It might be abroad as well. There could be this kind of wanderlust sort of feeling. You might be feeling as well. You might be feeling that you're being guided to move in this direction, even like financially. I'm seeing for a number of you, you're almost like, you feel like, oh, it would make perfect sense to go, and I'm hearing, and move here, or take a vacation there, or I'm hearing Longoria, whatever that may mean, in particular for a number of you. I'm hearing Longhorn, Earhorn. I'm hearing Lombard. I'm hearing Lombardia. Lombardy. It's like northern Italy, I believe there, yeah, near Milan. I'm seeing like, for a number of you that you, I'm hearing, have been creating the cookie to cut. I'm hearing for a long time now. I'm hearing for in silence as well. I'm hearing specifically Ace of Pentacles in reverse, the Son of Swords upright. There's a question of what I'm hearing I'm hearing completion looks like specifically to the cycle. Where it's like, okay, how do I move into this? Is it by way of just moving? Is it by way of moving my stuff first? Is it by way of making the move first, by way of managing the money around it? I'm hearing specifically. Is it by way of I'm hearing marketing it? I'm hearing as well in a certain way, and kind of motivating as well. The screenplay writers to write the script with me, whatever that may mean, in particular for a number of you. I'm seeing for a number of you that there is a very exciting chapter, and it can be related to another person, but I'm seeing specifically that this is a direction that you see yourself moving in, Aries, that is very, very, very inspiring for you. I'm hearing very, 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 I'm hearing also emotionally stimulating for you, where you feel like I am like, I'm hearing a child all over again, whatever that may mean in particular for you. And what has sort of made you feel like your feathers aren't, flying with you along the course in whatever way that might be meant for you, where you felt a little bit like out of character, out of position. Could have been a certain job. I'm hearing professional place as well that just didn't feel right, where you're like, I am feeling like judged. I'm hearing for having the kind of attitude that I do, and not necessarily the attitude that is, I'm hearing one that can be kind of like averse to, I'm hearing complementary skills and I'm hearing natures, but one that is just simply an attitude all my own. And how is it that my visions are being cultivated here? That for me and my perception of them is my priority. Now, you might be dealing here with a Pisces as well. There could be focus on that part of your chart. If so, Pisces and Aries, you're getting incredibly intuitive here around this time. I'm hearing with what you see yourself driving into the new beginning of. I'm hearing you're solo. Okay. And I'm hearing you're not going to stop the engine once you start it, whatever that may mean for you. It could be a direction that you really see. I'm hearing sinusoidal waves. Like you really see, I'm hearing there being a lot of different stations that could also be leaking your stuff, whatever that may mean for you. Like I'm seeing people who might be kind of privy to what you're announcing. I'm hearing also what you're promising and practicing preparing for. And it's a journey that in particular I'm getting is very ambitious, and others identify that in the space that you're now getting kind of more comfortable with, you've been carving out in a communicative way, and something that you are starting to I'm hearing hold a conversation about, perhaps with a number of individuals. I'm hearing that specifically for a number of you, not for all of you. I'm hearing specifically. Now you have here the race here to the front of the line, the Magician and the High Priestess. You may be dealing with Sagittarius and Pisces. There is a focus on what and who stocks the shelves here first. There might be a focus on the physical dimension, that which is practical, financial. There might be, I'm hearing a number of waves here as well, that you might be thinking, well, I got to ride them out. It might be related to an industry. It might be related to a certain type of audience I'm hearing as well. I'm hearing operation, something that you see yourself carrying out, and also being related to a number of communities I'm hearing in varying locations around the world. Now I'm hearing, who is it at the end of the day that we are speaking with and on behalf of? Who is it at the end of the day that we are going to be, I'm hearing, promoting as well? And how is it that we feel that whatever space we move into, that we have been, I'm hearing, feeling prepared to move into it, whatever that may mean, again, for you in particular, Aries. At the end of the day, I'm hearing it's not the jumpsuit that makes you jump, okay? It's not the, I'm hearing the jolly old, I'm hearing tunes on the radio station that makes us feel like we are, I'm hearing Jocelyn here with the Daughter of Wands, like that we are like, it's not like we hear the music and we just automatically are like moving. I'm hearing specifically like in whatever way that might be for you. I'm getting that, I'm hearing you're realizing the version of your vision that involves your active participation in a very, I'm hearing future-focused way, where it's like, okay, I'm hearing, I know I have potential. How is it that I'm holding I'm hearing the reins with that to start to, I'm hearing also, I'm hearing recognize my talents also in a very public way, in a very also global way, in a way that speaks to the responsive, reactive space here. And I'm seeing that it is related to also profession. How it is that, let's say, you feel that you are practical in the space that you're creative in as well, and feeling like I want to make money from what I'm passionate about. I'm hearing that specifically for a number of you, dear Aries. Okay, and I'm hearing Pisces. Okay, thank you so much for tuning in, Aries. Love and light to enjoy this period. I highly recommend check out your rising sign or moon sign, as you may find specifically with your moon sign that there are further insights there for you in your situation, specifically on an emotional level, what you may have been experiencing even in cycles. You may find there's further clarity, illumination there for you in watching your moon sign. If you don't know your moon sign and you'd like to calculate that, you could do so by clicking the link. Aries, excuse me, losing my voice here. down below in the bio description box. Nonetheless, if you're watching specifically for matters related to your soul path, life path, calling, you may want to check out your North Node placement. In addition, if you're watching specifically for matters related to career, you may find that you resonate a lot with your midheaven angle sign. Again, to calculate these placements, you can just click the link in the bio description box below and it will calculate them for you. And if, let's say you're watching specifically for, I'm hearing specifically, if you're watching for matters related to research, writing, speaking, communication, you may want to check out your Mercury sign. Okay, and that's usually not too far off from your sun sign. It could be in the same sign as your sun sign, maybe one sign off as well. So take it as you will, however it is that you feel guided to watch. If you feel guided to watch for matters of communication, writing, speaking, publishing even, then you may want to check out your Mercury sign. For matters related to specifically how you integrate with others on a social level, on a social scale. I'm hearing socially, partnerships, relationships. Then you may want to check out your Venus sign. All right, so matters of love, art, partnership, harmony, beauty, engaging with the senses might be absolutely related to your Venus sign. You may find that watching your Venus sign really sheds a lot of light on what it is that you are creating, actually physically, tangibly. Like, let's say I'm hearing specifically if you're a musician as well, if you're creating something as well, something physical, then you may find that your work comes through, also streams through your Venus sign. Let's say you got your Venus in Pisces. This is an incredibly artistically inclined placement. Venus is exalted in Pisces. So if that's a placement of yours, then there may in particular be a focus on matters of creativity. And if you'd like to know a little more about, let's say, your placements and what particular placements might be alluded to in your chart and interacting with other parts of your chart as well, then you may find that an astrological report may provide further insights there for you. Now, one more note here that I want to get into, and right before we do, for those of you who are interested in an astrological report, it's about full length in depth, about 13 pages in length, and there's a shorter version depending on how in-depth you'd like to go. Those options are available via the links in the bio description box below, so you can click through there and access them via that link. Okay, I know some people have been asking, do you do personal readings? Do you do astrology reports? What are the services do you provide? And that's a certain direction that I feel actually can be incredibly helpful in guiding understanding of, let's say, how a certain energy is coming through in this particular time. So pairing, let's say, an energetic assessment reading, a tarot reading, with personal reading, let's say, with or however it is that you feel guided to address any particular matter that you might be experiencing with an astrology report, can provide tremendous insight into an illumination of what exactly you're experiencing and what exactly is being expressed. Okay, now there is here coming through right before we trail it out for you, Aries, the Ace of Pentacles, 10 of Pentacles, leading out with the 4 of Pentacles in reverse. I'm hearing you're getting really, I'm hearing reactive here with the Ace of Pentacles, Justice, 10 of Pentacles, and the 4 of Pentacles, 5 of Pentacles as well. You're really, I'm hearing getting very, I'm hearing responsive, very active as well in the space of renovating what, as you may feel it, can be, I'm hearing, and hold so much potential for you. It might be an actual physical space for a number of you. It may be a new business that you're thinking of taking on. It might be a new location that you see yourself moving to and carrying out, I'm hearing, a creative experience, and there is, I'm hearing a whole lot of light there. I'm hearing that you see in that space. It might be an actual very sunny physical location. There might be a lot of light there. In particular, you have the Strength card mirroring here, this Ace of Wands and the Sun in reverse at the apex of this Ace of Pentacles, right over the 6 of Cups, right over the 10 of Cups that sits at your apex of the spread, and the 10 of Wands that sits right here in reverse beneath the 10 of Cups, sitting at the very apex of the spread. Now, there is a focus on what you see. I'm hearing holds a strong, I'm hearing a body of influence within the landscape of a community. And the question of community for you, Aries, can be so strong. Okay, how it is that you feel that you are connecting with others in the space that you are collaborating in and creating, and I'm hearing specifically streaming yourself through, I'm hearing your skills through, can really, as you may feel it, play an absolute role of how I'm hearing you recognize even I'm hearing your creativity. I'm hearing how it is that you create, what it is that you do. I'm hearing the space. Again, there is a focus. I'm hearing reactive again with the Sun and the Ace of Pentacles and the Justice card. There's something that perhaps you even want to get. I'm hearing really, really publicly. I'm hearing known for. I'm hearing acclaim, something that you want also to receive a certain level of feedback about. And it could be something that, again, you're like, I'm hearing it's better. I'm hearing to have wine with bread, whatever that may mean in particular for you. I'm hearing analytically, very interesting. It's like there's something that you may want to also compliment. Okay. And it's like, well, I'm hearing it's more fitting to have 2 shoes on. I'm hearing specifically, again, whatever that may mean in particular for you, related here to the 6 of Cups. For a number of you, Aries, I'm hearing Pisces strongly. There might be the focus on family life, and there might be the focus on what you may feel and consider to be the very soil. I'm hearing also the fabric of a certain future. And excuse me, Aries, there could be a focus on what you're laying as a foundation, and it may be related again to how you see and where you see the context of what you create. Really, I'm hearing providing a fertile foundation for the future. And I'm seeing that, rather, let me say it in this way, Aries, for you, that you are really aware of the role that the environment plays for you. And even frequentially, I'm hearing energetically, the recognition is that there's a whole lot of work here at play. There's a whole lot of, I'm hearing also intention that's being set. For a number of you, you may be in a really hard-working environment, a very competitive environment, I'm hearing as well for a number of you. And the focus may be, well, how is it that I am choosing, I'm hearing, my choices wisely? Those that are not only to be chosen by me, where it's like, okay, when I move into this particular experience, when I make this choice, how is it that there will be choices that will be made mutually? And when I'm in that space, I want to know that the people who I'm connecting with and making decisions with have, I'm hearing the interest, I'm hearing the best interest of all involved. I'm hearing as the investment, I'm hearing in the piece, I'm hearing also the practice. And there might be a physical space that you're thinking of actually moving to, investing in, carrying a project out through. And this might be, I'm hearing professional. It may also be the personal, how you feel that you're personally involved in and connected to your process of development. I'm hearing self-development and creativity. And I'm seeing that it is somewhat reflective as well, Aries, what it is and how it is that you see yourself in this space, and the vision that you see yourself creating being so interwoven in the environment through which you are operating, I'm hearing, at your best. Very interesting. And I'm seeing you almost being like, well, okay, I'm hearing I technically can have a wonderful talk, but it's a matter of who I'm delivering it to. And it's a matter of who's talking back at me. And when we're talking to each other, what are we actually talking about? Is it something that is responding to, reflecting my, I'm hearing my role. I'm hearing that I see myself playing, and my recognition of the role. Very interesting. I'm seeing here, Aries, that there is a process here that's alluded to. It's a long process. I'm hearing it involves a lot of research. It involves a lot of hard work. It involves a lot of patience as well. And I'm hearing painstaking analysis. It could be something that you have been working on defining, perhaps in a certain way. It's like, I'm hearing esoterically, I understand, I'm hearing my material course of study, but, or what I create, but that's not something that I want to, I'm hearing solely, I'm hearing bring to light, I'm hearing to surface. This is something that I want to, I'm hearing capture, I'm hearing in the wind as it whistles around in the room. Very interesting. I'm seeing it as being something that you realize has a lot that it also changes the paradigm of. I'm hearing a lot that it changes, period. And this is by way of the vision, I'm hearing specifically, Aries, that you are that you are acknowledging, I'm hearing observing, as holding, I'm hearing these stakes as high as it does. And I'm seeing that there is a certain prerogative that you have in a very clear way where you're like, I'm so passionate about this, and there's no person, there's no place that takes me outside of that element. But at the same time, I see that there are waves that are created by way of what it is that I perform and how it is I carry that performance out. Now that makes very relevant for me the topic of how it is that I space, I'm hearing out my storyline. Very interesting. And I'm seeing for a number of you, this is something that you see having a certain, I'm hearing complement to it. I'm hearing complementary culture to it. I'm hearing as well. A certain also formal corporation to it, where it's like, this is something that I feel is a network. And what is a network? A network, I'm hearing, builds off of a number of different points. I'm hearing perspectives as well. Here with the devil, it could be actual networking related to finances. One second here, Aries. My nose. Okay. And Aries, I'm seeing and I'm getting that you don't want to kind of like just be like, I'm hearing working from a remote location. I'm hearing that specifically for a number of you. Like, I don't want to feel like I'm hearing Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer, na 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 na, who doesn't really know like where Santa Claus went and is now lost in I'm hearing the higher Himalayan mountains. Like, I'm seeing you kind of like not wanting to be I'm hearing also taken off of the I'm hearing charter bus here with the Mother of Swords. Could be something that legally, even contractually, you're involved in, that you're like, I don't know if I want to just get rid of my I'm hearing my chance here, my opportunity with the Emperor and the Mother of Pentacles, Father of Cups. It could be a network that you're already involved in that you're wondering, is it something that really takes me I'm hearing takes me all the way home? And what is home to me? The Six of Cups, again, coming through as a focus. Community here. Eight of Pentacles as well. Again, right beneath here, the Six of Cups. Dear Aries, I'm hearing Pisces so strongly. What is it that you feel, I'm hearing, is your prerogative? And how is it that you feel there is a personality space there? That is, I'm hearing, evolving. That is to be, I'm hearing, also created. And it's like, well, okay, what is it that I see holding, I'm hearing, meaning and value for me? What is my perspective, and how is it that I see the way that I pursue it as holding value in a relative way? And what does that mean, Aries? I'm seeing that it is related to how you feel that your work relates to others. And if I see that there is a certain type of role that I play out, if I see that there are a number of, I'm hearing, responses to that role, what is going to be the space that rekindles, I'm hearing, that romance for a number of you, but also, I'm hearing, recognizes the priority as what it is. And I'm hearing, again, the personality, the persona, and the I'm hearing the personal nature, I'm hearing, and touch to what it is that I feel so deeply connected to. And I'm seeing that you're recognizing, it's so interesting, Aries, because on one hand, I'm seeing that there is a very strong spiritual bent to what you see yourself carrying out. And the Judgment card flies out right above here. The Fool, the Sign of Pentacles, right over the Mother of Swords. You might be thinking about moving in, well, I'm hearing moving in with someone, specifically with a lot of earth in their chart. I'm hearing air as well. Aries, I'm hearing strongly as well. Take it as you will. You have the Father of Wands right next to the Son of Pentacles. Someone who owns their own business. For a number of you, you may be thinking of starting a business with someone. Now, a physical plot of land can be here related. Eight of Pentacles at the base of the Judgment card and the Fool. But there is a certain breakdown of the math problem, yet again, that you feel, I'm hearing, has a certain, I'm hearing, backbone to it. I'm hearing the Venture, the Devil, and at the same time holds a certain, I'm hearing, sacred, I'm hearing touch, I'm hearing of love, whatever that may mean. For you, what is love? There is a focus on how you feel all of what it is that you create, and all of, I'm hearing specifically, the lives that your work touches, sorry about that, Aries, assimilates in a certain space together, where there is a sense of consideration, where there is a sense of also, I'm hearing, tact, and yet also traction, where we're climbing and we're progressing and we're moving, not because we're trampling one another. I'm hearing along that way, like whatever that may mean. In particular, for a number of you, you could have been dealing with and in a really competitive environment that felt like, I'm hearing, inhumane, where you're like, again, the Judgment card and the Fool coming through again together, atop one another. Ten of Wands in reverse. I'm hearing you're so I'm hearing sore that you, I'm hearing, see it all. I'm hearing, I can see clearly now, the rain is gone. It's like, there's something that perhaps you have really felt like you've, I'm hearing, culminated to the point of, I'm hearing, understanding for. And what does it mean to work hard? And when we work hard for something, the Devil coming through here, right here for you, Aries, how is it that we are acknowledging the the path I'm hearing, and the I'm hearing the portrait that paints in a public way. Okay, thank you so much for tuning in, Aries. Love and light to you. Enjoy this period. I highly recommend check out your rising sign or moon sign as well again. And thank you so much again, all of you, for your dear support, energetically, above and beyond all. Enjoy this period. And again, thank you so much for your dear support. Love and light to you. And again, the moon manifestation cycle readings and programs are now available via the links in the bio description box below. You can access those there, Aries. And I've also launched a line of wellness products, so very exciting, on the website, alchemy.com. There's a new section there that I'm dedicating specifically to health, matters of wellness, and natural sort of products related to the body. So if you're interested in that, specifically also related to beauty, health, so on and so forth, then feel free to check it out. It's you can access it via the top right-hand link. It's beauty and health at the top of the Alchemy new website page. So there's a little link there in the bio description box below. You can access it via that link as well. Thank you so much for your dear support. Love and light to enjoy this period, Aries. Thank you all so much, and always use your personal intuition, right? There's always so many ways that something can be taken, and it's always a matter of your personal interpretation and, of course, general reading. So if you'd like a personal reading yet again, Aries, you can purchase one directly via the link in the bio description box below, and turnaround on that as of yet is about 5 to 10 days. So thank you so much again for your dear support, and I'll see you soon. Bye, Aries. Bye.